Next example 11.12. The lower end of capillary tube of diameter 2 mm is dipped 8 cm below the surface of water in a beaker. What is the pressure required in the tube in order to blow a hemispherical bubble at its end in a water? The surface tension of water at temperature of the experiment is 7.3 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Newton per meter. 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 Pascal. Density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. Acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. Also calculate the excess pressure. Okay, first write down given data. Okay, what this problem says that, okay, suppose this is the beaker. In that beaker the water is there. Okay, in that beaker we have to put a capillary tube. Okay, we have to put a capillary tube. Okay, at the lower end of a capillary tube, okay, a hemispherical bubble. Hemispherical means half sphere. Okay, means this kind of bubble can be formed. Okay, this kind of bubble can be formed at the lower end of a capillary tube, and this lower end is at a height h which is equal to 8 centimeter, which is equal to the 8 centimeter. Okay, the height of a capillary tube means the bubble is formed at a height of 8 centimeter below the water. Okay, then we have to find out. Now see here, inside the bubble the pressure is Pi. Inside the bubble pressure is Pi, and outside the bubble the pressure is P naught. Inside the bubble pressure is Pi and outside the bubble pressure is P naught. What we have to find out? We have to find out the pressure inside the bubble, means the pressure inside the capillary tube is nothing but pressure inside the bubble, means we have to find out Pi. Also we have to find out, calculate the excess pressure. Excess pressure means inside pressure minus outside pressure, means Pi minus P naught. We have to find out. Now this is the hemispherical bubble, means this is the half of a sphere. Okay, suppose the bubble is a fully bubble, then whatever its energy is there, if the sphere is half, means if the bubble is hemispherical means half bubble. Okay, half sphere. Okay, then whatever its energy is there, their energy is also half. Okay, therefore we have to first write down a given data. Okay, the lower end of a capillary tube of diameter. The capillary tube of diameter is same as the diameter of the bubble. Okay, sir. Therefore, the diameter of the capillary tube is 2 mm. Here, diameter is 2 mm. 2 mm means 2 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. Okay, from that radius is nothing but half of the diameter. Therefore, 2 divided by 2 into 10 to the power of 3 meter. Therefore, radius of the bubble is 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. This is the radius of the bubble, and the height of a capillary h is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, therefore 8 centimeter means 8 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Okay, then what is the pressure required in the tube in order to blow? Means pressure inside the bubble we have to find out. Okay, and the bubble is a hemispherical bubble, and the surface tension S is given. The surface tension of a water at a temperature is 7.3 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 7.3 into 10 to the power of minus 2 Newton per meter. Okay, then also they are saying that pressure, atmospheric pressure is 1.01 into 10 to the power of 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 Pascal. Okay, atmospheric pressure is 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 pascals. Okay, also they are giving a density of water. Density rho is 1000 kg per meter cube. Okay, the density is given, and also acceleration due to gravity g is 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, these are all are the given quantity. Okay, now this is the radius or a. Okay, that is radius of a capillary tube is equal to the radius of the bubble. Okay, then we have to find out the pressure okay, the pressure outside the bubble. Okay, now the pressure outside the bubble. Okay, how to find out the pressure outside the bubble means the pressure here. Okay, pressure outside the bubble is equal to, here is a atmospheric pressure plus rho gh. Okay, pressure outside the bubble is equal to atmospheric pressure plus rho gh. First we have to find out the pressure outside the bubble. The pressure outside the bubble. Okay, pressure outside the bubble, pressure outside is equal to atmospheric pressure plus rho gh. Then what is the atmospheric pressure? 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 plus what is the rho? 10 to the power of 3 means 1000. Okay, into g is 9.8 into height h. How much height is given? 8 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 8 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Then this is nothing but 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 plus this 9.8 into 8. Then how much? 9.8 into 8 is 78.4. Then 10 to the power of 3, 10 to the power of minus 2 is 10. 10 to the power of 1 means 10. Then this is nothing but 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 plus this is 784. Okay, now here 10 to the power of 5, then we have to convert this number is also in terms of 10 to the power of 5, then and then only the addition will be possible. Therefore 1.01 into 10 to the power of 5 plus we have to make this as a 10 to the power of 5 means now the decimal is at here, we have to shift the decimal 5 places towards the left. Therefore 0.00784 into 10 to the power of 5. 0.00784 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay, from that 10 to the power of 5 we have to taking as a common. Therefore 1.01 plus 0.00784 into 10 to the power of 5. Then we have to taking addition. Then 48710.1. Therefore 1.01784 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay, now this is the pressure outside. Okay, this is in terms of Newton per meter square. Now this is the pressure outside the bubble. Okay, now next the pressure difference. Okay, this is the pressure outside the bubble. Now the bubble, this is the hemispherical bubble. This is the hemispherical bubble. Therefore the pressure difference, do you know that the pressure difference the pressure inside minus pressure outside is equal to 4s by r for a bubble. Okay, for a bubble the pressure inside, that is pi minus p naught, is equal to 4s by r, but this is the hemispherical bubble. Therefore the pressure difference is pressure inside, that is pi minus p naught, is equal to 2s by r. Okay, for hemispherical bubble, the pressure difference is, okay, that is pressure inside minus pressure outside, which is equal to 2s by r. Okay, actually for a bubble purpose pi minus p naught is equal to 4s by r. 4s by r for a bubble, but this is the hemispherical. Hemispherical means half of the sphere. Okay, the bubble is a whole sphere, but hemispherical bubble is the half of the bubble. Therefore 4s by r divided by 2 means 2s by r. Okay, now therefore this is the pressure difference for a hemispherical bubble, that is Pi minus P naught is equal to 2S by R. Then we have to find out the pressure inside the bubble. Therefore pressure inside the bubble is equal to pressure outside the bubble plus 2S by R. Then putting all that value, then we have to find out the pressure inside. Okay, this is nothing but pressure outside is 1.01784 into 10 to the power of 5 plus 2 into what is the S? Surface tension is 7.3 into 10 to the power of minus 2. 7.3 into 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by R. R is how much? 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3. 1 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Now this is equal to 1.01784 into 10 to the power of 5 plus 2 into 7.3 means that is 14.6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into, when the 10 to the power of minus 3 goes to a numerator, it is become 10 to the power of 3. Then this is equal to 1.01784 into 10 to the power of 5 plus, then this is the 14.6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 into 10 to the power of 3 becomes a 10. Therefore that 10 into 14.6, it is become 146. Now here 10 to the power of 5, therefore we have to convert this number in terms of 10 to the power of 5. Therefore pressure inside is equal to 1.01784 into 10 to the power of 5 plus 0.00146 into 10 to the power of 5. Now here 10 to the power of 5, here 10 to the power of 5, we have to taking as a common, then this plus this into 10 to the power of 5. Then pressure inside, therefore pressure inside the hemispherical bubble is equal to 1.01784 plus 0.00146 into 10 to the power of 5 is common into 10 to the power of 5. Therefore pressure inside, which is equal to 1.01926 into 10 to the power of 5. This is in terms of Newton per meter square. Now this is the pressure inside the bubble. Okay, now this is the pressure outside the bubble and this is the pressure inside the bubble. Okay, this is the pressure inside the bubble and this is the pressure outside the bubble. Therefore the excess pressure, okay, also calculate the excess pressure. Therefore the excess pressure is pressure inside minus pressure outside. What is the pressure inside? 1.01926 into 10 to the power of 5 minus pressure outside. Pressure outside is 1.01784. 1.01784 into 10 to the power of 5. Now here 10 to the power of 5, 10 to the power of 5 taking as a common. Therefore 1.01926 minus 1.01784 into 10 to the power of 5. Then this minus this, we get 0.00146 into 10 to the power of 5. When you have to multiply this with the 10 to the power of 5, then we get 146, that is a Pascal or Newton per meter square. Therefore the excess pressure is 146 Pascal and the pressure inside the hemispherical bubble or the pressure inside the capillary tube is 1.01926 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square or Pascals. Then pressure outside the bubble is 1.01784 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square or Pascal.